You know, many ask me how I've been able to champion through life after everything I've been through. I often don't have an answer to that now, you know. 10 years ago, I would have answered easily, given the fact the wounds were still flesh, the gunshots were still loud, and the screams of both adults and children were still intense. You know, we think we know fear not until you actually experience being at somebody's mercy. You know, someone holding a gun to your head and setting a village ablaze. God, the survival conferences. Yo! Whew. Wait for me to speak about the effects of war, yeah? You know, I was only 10 years old when rebels raided my village. Don't be fooled about this fancy accent that I've acquired, yeah? Yo, I have been raised deep in the Congo, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I remember May 4th clearly, because that was the last day I saw my family. War is horrible. And the power of a man with a gun is never to be undermined. You know, in this room we all have a responsibility. A responsibility to speak out and make the world understand the consequences of the selfish actions have upon the innocent. You know, children who have no idea what the word territory means suffer the most. Because of those who do, we must not falter. I may have survived, but thousands, millions did not. It is our job to rebuke, to fight, and preach love. Love, ladies and gentlemen,